in a corridor, and the conversation, it was literally just a sentence, but it made me feel about 500 years old. And this is what she said. I walked past her, and the words that came out of her mouth was, yeah, I was just listening to music with him, and we were listening to Green Day, and I just said to him, I'm not really into old music. And I was like, whoa, literally, it's a good thing she walked past me, because if not, she'd have seen me do this. Motherfucker. I couldn't believe she's there, because I thought, that's the music I grew up on. I mean, granted, there isn't that guy in Green Day that looks about 500 years old, so he might have been around when music was invented. But Green Day, they're not an old band. To me, they're not anyway. Like, when I think old band, I think like ABBA. Like, ABBA are so old that William Shakespeare and Jesus Christ used to be in their videos. That's how old they are. But then that makes me think that this young girl probably now thinks of the music that I grew up on, like the way I think of ABBA. So she probably thinks that the way I think of ABBA is the way she probably now thinks of S Club 7. Now, I'm not being funny. I grew up on S Club 7. I even went to a concert. I know, yeah, calm down, ladies. It's all right. And you know, S Club 7 taught me a lot of things. You know, they taught me to reach for the stars. They told me, you know, there's no party like an S Club party. Which, by the way, hands up in here, anyone, what is an S Club party? Because I've got no idea. I've listened to that song many a time. Still no idea what it means. But you know, there's no party like it. So. But yeah, that made me think like, man, that makes you feel a lot older when someone says the music you grew up on is old, and it's just like, oh, you've got no idea, you little bitch. But so, and the second thing that makes me feel older, and this is the main thing. I'll sum it up in two words. It can be easily described, and the two words are scented candles. Because when you get older, when you're a kid, you're thinking, oh yeah, I love, you know, getting gifts, I love getting presents at Christmas, at birthdays. You get toys, you get games, you get everything that you want. And then when you get to my age, people start giving you scented candles. The problem is, I fucking love them. That's the problem with scented candles. Like, I'll say things that I've never said before, like, let me smell, is that a hint of gooseberry? I don't know what fucking gooseberry is, but it smells like one. It's like, that smells like a bit like lilac. Isn't lilac a colour? Like, the things that come out of my mouth are sounds that I've never made before. And that's the problem. When you get older, you feel like the little things that you liked when you was a kid, you don't like anymore. You're now into some hot wax. I mean, don't get me wrong, when them things are lit, fucking hell, the party's going, because they smell lovely. But the thing is, I think the main thing, and this is what I'll leave you with tonight, is that it doesn't matter about getting older, because you just got to have fun with it. And I'll give you an example that I recently witnessed. I went to my grandparents' house to have my granddad with his phone, because it's like, you know, old people and phones, they're from two different eras, and it's not quite, it's just like, oh, shall I get the wireless out? And it's like, no, Grandad, let's sort out your phone first. And I helped him set up emails on his phone, blah, blah. And as I'm going to leave, he goes to me, he turns to my grandma, and he goes, who he's been married to for 50 years tomorrow, and he goes, oh, Jan, can you get my phone from the kitchen? So she walks to the kitchen, and this man, who's been in my life since I was not even born, who's one of my role models, who's always been there, he turns to me, nudges me, winks at me as he slowly pulls his phone out of his pocket, and then he's giggling like a schoolboy in his 60s, and then the best bit of it was you just hear from the kitchen my grandmother, who, like I say, he's been married to 50 years tomorrow, goes, Bill, you've got your phone in your pocket, haven't you? And literally his face, I've never seen anything, it's like a child at Christmas. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting older, as long as you enjoy it. So thanks for letting me tell some jokes, and thanks very much.